Alright, so we're going to continue today with 7.1, learning about lines in slope-intercept form. And I'm going to do just a little bit of a review of the things that we talked about last day to prep us for what we're going to crash through today. So one of the ways to express the equation of a line is in slope-intercept form. What are the two things you can tell about a line just looking at the equation in slope-intercept form? The slope of the line and the y-intercept. You can know that just from looking at the equation. Mind blown. That's awesome. Okay. Usually the slope indicates some kind of what? What does the slope usually indicate?
Acceleration.
Not science.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a specific problem, but it tells you a specific quality about a problem, usually. A rate of change. Okay, so that would go in that blank there. Usually the slope represents some kind of rate of change. Okay, so that could be something like the cost per ticket to go to an event, like a theater, or a movie theater, or a play, or last day we looked at you could buy a ticket to throw a ball at a dunk tank and drop a teacher into a bunch of water. That would be a boring booth. Yeah. Slope can also indicate change in pressure. For every meter that you dive down into the ocean, we looked at a problem where that happened as well. We haven't done any of these yet, but it can also indicate the amount of volume that you gain per unit time, meaning how many liters a bathtub would fill up every minute you fill it up with like a garden hose or something like that. Why you would fill your bath with a garden hose, I don't know, but you felt like it. Okay? Or it can represent a change in population per year. If you were studying how a herd of rabbits, what's the plural for a bunch of rabbits?
Rabbi.
A fluff of rabbits.
It's called like
A fluff of
no,
I don't know.
I just
Okay.
learned this.
So if you saw, you guys know what a bunch of crows is called?
Murder.
It's called a murder. Okay. Yeah. So a murder of crows. Okay. You could study how that population changes every year. That's what the slope would tell you in that case, assuming it grows linearly. Okay. The y-intercept meant something different. What did the y-intercept usually indicate?
Total amount.
No. Try to think back to the dunk tank problem. What did the y-intercept mean there?
Oh, your break-even point?
No.
How much did the tank cost?
How much did the tank cost? Okay.
And how much profit you're gonna make?
How many liters?
How much it
cost?
The break-even point.
It's not the break-even point. It represents some kind of initial data. So in the dunk tank problem, it was initially how much money your booth made, which was negative 300 because you bought the tank or rented the tank. Nobody came yet. So you're in the hole $300 to start with. Okay? So a slope-intercept usually indicates some kind of initial data. All right, I guess I already filled that in for you. But so that could be something like the starting, wow, that's supposed to say height. Height of a mountain climber. Okay, if they're climbing up a mountain and gaining the same elevation every minute. If you're saving some money and you're creating an equation to figure out how much money you're going to have X number of years down the road, the y-intercept of that line would be your initial amount of your savings. Okay. Initial profit of a company before they sell some kind of profit or products, right? And it could also be the initial population of some kind of species that you're studying. We could talk about the murder of crows again. How many crows are in the group that are in the murder that I'm studying at the start of my study? That would be the y-intercept.
Studying a murder.
Okay, he's studying a murder. But not CSI. All right.